to the channel, please comment, like, and subscribe. Guys, I got 2 videos in one day. I'm on a roll today, huh? Did you guys get to see Sir Morbid's live last night? If you haven't, you gotta go see it. I mean, that was filled with little nuggets all around there. But what I want to talk about is, do you remember this right here?
Donald Trump's very, very unorthodox in the way that he does things. Are you open to meeting with him to discuss prison reform, especially for people who have been in your kind of situation? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, of course I would be open to it.
Would you'd sit with him?
Of course I would.
Oh, great.
I think I would have a lot to talk to him about.
What would you say to him? Like, what would be your main point, to drive home?
And are we the first ones to get
My main thing would be that there needs to be better advocacy for mental health problems while in prisons. I feel like too often the state just kind of chucks them in prison and doesn't take any...
Was there access for you, though, for mental health, like the capture your mental health?
The access for me was they rated me on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being the best, and they told me that I didn't qualify for one-on-one therapy.
No, in prison, really?
Despite my past trauma. So I think there actually needs to be more trauma therapy, more therapy for individuals instead of just chucking them in a prison and forgetting about them. They could be reformed, they could be rehabilitated if just given the chance.
Yeah.
What's so funny about that is that Stanfield, that was Gypsy's attorney that has turned to be her business manager, was on X, formerly known as Twitter. He hates Trump, which I don't care if you like him, hate him. I don't care. But anyways, he hates Trump. He was on his X account, talking about Ukraine and all of this other stuff. Well, somebody slipped some stuff in on that X asking him about Gypsy wanting to work with Trump. Watch this. This is from Morbid's live last night.
Gypsy is low-cal, and she doesn't think before she speaks.
No.
Which is a great advantage for us.
Right. JD Hines says...
Where she speaks. Said to TMZ because what she wants to do. It was a bombshell that Gypsy actually said to TMZ what prison reform she's... Manager of Gypsy Rose.
To ask her, I'm not sure what your point is here.
Interesting.
Discuss with President Trump.
But go ahead.
Right. There you go.
Justice. And right here, post that he deleted just recent of substance in any of her prison reform. But I found this interesting on Facebook just recently. There was this, the Mike Stanfield post that he deleted.
Oh.
Check this out. Somebody questioned right here. You see this right here? Your client. Go ahead and read that, somebody. Oh, shit. Sorry.
Yeah, your client, Gypsy Rose, just told the world that she wants to work with President Trump on prison.
Your client, Gypsy...
Why don't you be Mike Stanfield there?
Yeah, there you go.
Justice. He's on a delay.
Okay, she does, that's true.
So Mike Stanfield saying, yeah, she does. Gypsy Rose wants to work with President Trump on prison reform. By the way, Mike Stanfield is anti-Trump. But go ahead. JD Hines says.
I'll be JD Hines. What type of prison reform would you like to discuss with President Trump?
Injustice.
You would have to ask her. I'm not sure what your point is here.
Interesting. The lawyer and the manager of Gypsy Rose. Such a big deal with prison reform because he has no idea what prison reform she's. He has no clue as to what she wants to do. it was a bombshell that Gypsy actually said to TMZ, because Gypsy is low-cal and she doesn't think before she speaks,
No.
which
She
is
doesn't
a
think
great advantage for us.
Right. JD Hines says, I just assumed that I just assumed that if you know that she wants to work with President Trump on prison reform, then you would know what issues she wants to address with him.
This is the moment Mike Stanfield left the conversation. Not only did he leave the conversation, he deleted everything he said and replied to.
Oh my God. Typical.
And this was a post of Mike Stanfield talking about his stance on Ukraine versus the funding and all that. So it was more of an anti-Trump sort of post, which is fine. I don't care. Do whatever you want to do politically. But somebody snuck this in about the prison reform. And he did speak on it. He's like, yeah, that's true. She does want to work with Trump. Oh, okay. So can you tell us about the prison reform that she wants to discuss with Trump? And he's like, I have no clue. I'm her manager, lawyer. And then he decided to delete it. So now it's gone.
That's the dreamer school of if you delete something, it didn't happen.
What I think is so funny is with her lies and her just speaking and not knowing what she's speaking about, she drags other people in to her madness. So now she has drug in Stanfield with her little lies and her little, oh yes, I will work for Trump. I need to talk to Trump about prison reform. So if Stanfield doesn't know anything about her prison reform, I mean, he can't say one thing that she wants to change about the prison system. I mean, but for me, I don't see why she'd want to change anything, because she pleaded guilty to second-degree murder and only got 8.5 years. There's people with drug charges that's gotten more than that. Not only that, she's on parole and going all over the country. So tell me, what does she want to change about prison reform? Because it seems like to me she's gotten a sweetheart deal and she gets away with everything. Makes no sense. But what I think is so funny is Stanfield deleted all this. He can't even stand up for her. He deleted all of that. But I guess he's like Dreamer, like Nicole said. You think that if you put it on the internet that it's just gone the next day. No, it can be on there for 2 seconds. If somebody sees it, they can screen record it and it is there for eternity. Guys, tell me what you think down in the comments. I love each and every one of you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.